we have made it to Turkey. So this is our room, which is definitely nicer than we thought, and there's a balcony, which we didn't pay as in like you weren't guaranteed a balcony. So we left home at 5:30, and then as we were getting in the car we got a thing to say the flight was delayed because of fog in Newcastle. And then so our flight in the end was at 11:15. So and then it's 4.5 hour flight, but we have finally made it. It is 7:30 Turkish time, and we literally have just got up to the room. I might change my top, just put some sandals on, and then we're gonna go for dinner, because all we've eaten today was a Mackey's breakfast, well, like a bacon roll from Mackey's, and I brought some Pringles for the plane. So yeah, we had quite a long stay in Newcastle airport, so we had 1 pint and we could sit in that nice little bar because it was so busy. I made that last about 2 hours, so that's all we've had, so we're very much ready for dinner. So where we're staying is a all-inclusive hotel, and it's our first time, so this video will be us experiencing an all-inclusive holiday. So yeah, well, first things first, we're gonna go to the buffet and then for some drinks. So I'll try and film what it looks like. I might just film like a bit of this evening and then tomorrow, and see where we end up. I brought the wrong adapters. I think I brought American ones, so that means the hair is gonna have to stay as it is because I've got nothing to straighten it with, and our phones are just gonna have to live or die until tomorrow. But we went past so many. It is just either hotels or malls or shops, so I'm sure we'll be fine tomorrow, and it'll keep Dan occupied for the next few days. Are you happy to be on holiday?
Definitely.
Ready for dinner?
Yeah, starving.
Right. I think let's go.
Tie these up.
Ready? Good morning. It's actually our second full day here. So we landed like quite late Monday night, and we made full use of the all-inclusive. So then, yeah, yesterday was like our first full day, and I feel like we were just like figuring out what's where, like all of the food. So yeah, it's been interesting. There's obviously like really good bits to it, and then some bits where I'm like, but yeah, yeah, we enjoyed it, and it's just so nice to be in the warm and be in the sun. I feel like my nose is looking a bit red, but freckly. So yeah, the plan is I am going to film what our day looks like, a typical day on holiday, although we are like have a bit of an active day planned. So there is a gym, so we're going to go suss that out now. The gym opens at 9 o'clock, so we're going to go there, and then there is also a sauna and hot tub maybe, I think. I can't remember what else was there, so we're going to suss that out this morning, and then from there go to breakfast. Breakfast finishes at 10:30, so yeah, it's a bit of a squeeze, but the gym only opens at 9, so we're going as early as we can, and then there is no other plans for the day apart from go to the beach, and I want to play tennis as well, so I need to go, I think, go to reception and ask to book that. But yeah, I'm going to try and film what we get up to today. So first things first, let's go and suss the gym out. Talk me through your breakfast.
So we have just been to the gym, so that's why it's allowed, but I've got this olive cheese thing, so much French toast and halloumi, and then chocolate pancakes.
Yeah, the gym was good. Feel like we've earned our breakfast. It was a bit like dirty, but apart from that it was good.
The gym, not the
Yeah, the gym. The breakfast is good. So yeah, Dan's carb loaded. I have a cup of tea, which is really nice, and then my go-to is eggy bread, and they have smoked salmon. So I am about 50% smoked salmon at this point, because when it's like you can get it at home, but it's expensive, and in like you never get enough. So now I'm making the most of it. So this is my breakfast: eggy bread, smoked salmon, halloumi, which is good, tomato, and then a piece of grapefruit, which doesn't really go, but and yeah, we're sat outside, which is nice, and there's cute little cats running around. Is it good?
delicious.
Is that nice?
Not dry. I thought it'd be cheese.
We are back from breakfast and just come back up to the room. I do have a Starbucks, so included in the all-inclusive is a Starbucks, and it's actually good, like actual Starbucks. So I have a iced brown sugar latte, which is nice. I've had one every day so far. Might get another one on the way to the beach later. So yeah, the plan is I'm just finishing editing a video, but I'm having a bit of so I brought American plug adapters, not Europe ones. So we bought one, but now everything's suddenly like diet, so my laptop's about to die. So I'm trying to do that, but Dan needs, or both our phones are charging. I got one where it's got like multiple USB things. So I'm like juggling stuff around. But yeah, we're gonna get ready, and then the plan is to go to the beach. It's like 20 degrees, so maybe a little bit warmer. So it's fine from like now to go and sit out, and then around 4 o'clock it gets to the point where it's probably not warm enough. But yeah, it's really nice just not literally having nothing to do and nowhere to be. So yeah, I am really full though. Like that was a lot of eggy bread and a lot of salmon. But yeah, not complaining. And we're here for Monday to Friday, and it was really cheap. So yeah, there is parts of it that it's just a different type of holiday, isn't it? To like maybe other previous holidays where normally we'd maybe do like Airbnb and travel around and get a car. Yeah, this is like complete. I could not tell you anything about Turkey or anything cultural, but so, yeah, so that's where we are. And yeah, so I'm just going to sit here and finish editing that video and have my Starbucks. We are on the walk to the beach. So the hotel has a water park attached to it, but it's shut because it's out of season. But you walk through that and then you're at the beach. It's about a 5-minute walk. Dan's gearing up for his first G&T of the day.
You know, gin and tonic waiter.
We're in Turkey. Say a Turkish word that you know.
Lira. Kebab.
What's your plan for the beach?
Gin and tonics and chill.
Yeah, we have left the beach and just come back from some lunch. So we've got, again, it's a full buffet, so literally anything and everything, although there was no smoked salmon, so we've both gone for like barbecue meat, salad, and then they have little plates of pasta. We are just heading back from the beach. It is about 4:30 and we booked to play tennis, so we're just going to go and get changed and then, yeah, go and find the tennis courts. Yeah, we left the beach and then I've just been and got changed and picked up our tennis rackets. You ready for tennis?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like perfect temperature for it. It's not too hot, but still nice in the sun. It is quite a bit later now. It is, I think it's about, yeah, it is just after 6. So we did tennis for about half an hour, and then it was maybe a little bit of a fail. They were like not tennis balls. They were like rubber type. Yeah, they were like rubber balls that essentially had a life of their own, so it was really hard to actually play tennis. So we did it, we gave it a go for about half an hour and then we came back up to the room and just showered and just getting ready. It is a bit early, so we might go to, there's some shops like over the road from the hotel, so we might go there, which Dan will be buzzing about because that's his favourite. One of his favourite holiday activities is shopping. Oh, not even shopping, just looking at the stuff. So we might do that and then we'll go to dinner. But yeah, I'm just getting ready. And I have burnt my chest, which I don't know how that happened. I think it must have been when yesterday morning I sat out on the balcony like before we went and didn't have sun cream on because it was like we hadn't. I put it on when I got to the beach, So yeah, I mean it'll turn to tan, but it's a bit annoying because it's also got big strap marks. And yeah, so far we've done a lot of eating, and I feel like we've earned our food though. We've had some better cocktails today because the first night we had espresso martini, which was interesting. Today we tried Sex on the Beach and another one that was nice. Lunch was really good. Yeah, I suppose this is a chilled holiday where not much exciting to report. There was a camel on the beach, like as in not a free camel, like a camel that someone owned. Not sure how I feel about that ethically, but everyone else was loving it and paying to get their photo taken with it. So yeah, I'm just gonna finish getting ready. We are ready to go to the shops, which are literally over the road, and then get some food.
It's of the high road, is it?
Don't know what you're in the market for.
Just gonna have a look at the shoes and a wallet.
Go see what they've got.
So that's exactly the same one that Kiwi got.
We have retreated back to the room. It is 10 o'clock. Yeah, so we had dinner. So I think let me just sort myself out. So I think the last thing I filmed, so we went to the shop, of the like shopping centre, where there's like a JD and like not a real JD but stuff like that, and then we went to dinner, but it's just so noisy, so I did film some clips. We just have the most random plates because it literally is like a like anything goes buffet. But there's a good barbecue section, and then we just went and sat outside. So there's like a main bar where there's like a kids disco, and then that's like the only place open to get drinks, so we just sat outside and had a little cat come and join us, which was so cute. We were going to play cards, but Dan and I are so bad at knowing two-player card games. So yeah, now I think we're probably going to watch an episode of Severance. It's been a good day. I think we're both tired. And then yeah, it was Turkish night at the bar, so there's lots of dancing. But it was interesting. So yeah, we're gonna just watch watch an episode. That was our, like, one of our full days here in Turkey. It is future Sarah. I am just editing this video back. It's Sunday afternoon and we landed home late Friday, which is a whole story in itself. As our flight, we were delayed because someone put a battery in their suitcase in the hold, and then when we were trying to take off, there was a pack of dogs on the runway, so it had like a failed, like, resumed and then stopped, and then instead of landing in Newcastle, we landed in Budapest because there was a lady kicking off basically for the duration of the flight. So yeah, we made a pit stop in Budapest, like loads of police cars lined up, came on, took her off. It was wild. But yeah, as I say, that's a story in itself. But yeah, we were just glad to get home. And yeah, we had a nice holiday. It was, as I said in the video, it was just nice to be warm and to be in the sun. But I feel like I kept saying things were like, yeah, that was interesting, because I just think personally it probably wasn't the holiday for us, in terms of we probably wouldn't do like a real proper all-inclusive package in like such a big hotel, in a big what's the word, like resort. I think, yeah, personally, that, as I said, that was the first time we ever did it, and I think we just prefer, as I said previously, like other holidays where maybe a bit more exploring, like finding little random, exploring, hiring a car, travelling around a bit, staying in little towns, and like, yeah, I think that's more, well, we knew that, but it was cheap. So that holiday, so it was Monday to Friday, but the flights were good, in terms of, like, we had all of Friday, so it was £300 each, and I think we probably got what we paid for. The food was good, and the weather was good, and as I said, I don't think we would ever have a bad holiday. That just really wasn't maybe what would be our first choice. I think if you had kids, something like that would be really good, because there was so much for them to do, but obviously we don't have kids. So yeah, it's nice to be home. But yeah, I just wanted to jump on and end the video properly and say that I will see you in the next one, which will probably be, I'm back to work tomorrow, so it'll probably be a bit more of a weekly 9 to 5 working life vlog.